Here we are live. Hey, welcome. Hi, Facebook. This is Brian Sidorsky. This guy is amazing, genius, and I'm with him here, and he started to share his wisdom. I'm like, wait, we have to share this on Facebook because people need to hear what he has to say. Brian is a, what do you say, Chief Chancellor?
Chief Chancellor, Junior Achievement, JA Worldwide, University of Success. So we are putting together a curriculum program to teach the world how to fish. So we're teaching financial literacy in 127 countries and 10 million students a year.
And this man is super modest. He is mega successful, making more money than God. No, works on incredible deals around the world. Made your fortune on furniture, right? Furniture company.
We had the largest retail furniture appliance store in Calgary at one time. We have 2 smaller stores now in the area. I'm not involved in the day-to-day, but I have partners that run those. We're in the mobile home park business. We just sold that recently. We're in commercial shopping centers and land development and subdivision development in the Calgary area.
So this guy knows a thing or two about business. Really smart investor, right? So he built his fortune by being, getting the proceeds from that and then investing, right? Being smart in his investments. And so I wanted to share with you guys on Facebook today. When you want to learn from somebody, you want to learn from somebody who's done it, who's been there, and understand what makes him tick to see, what kind of success principles that you can take away and implement in your own life. So, Brian, you were just going to share with us about multitasking.
About multitasking, yeah. So I'll just imagine that you've got a magnifying glass and you're trying to burn a hole from the sun in a piece of paper. Okay, so we're talking about multitasking, putting your energy and focus. So if I said, look, can you burn a hole in that paper, but I don't want you to burn one hole, I want you to burn 3 holes and burn them all at the same time.
Okay.
When the moment you take your focus off, you're multitasking, you have to stop what you're doing.
Right.
And you start the next one. And it doesn't complete this one, and this one starts, and I said, no, move to the next one. So if you're going back and forth, you're multitasking, you're not completing any of those tasks. The only way, there's no such thing as multitasking that's ever going to be effective. You need to start and finish one project at a time. So prioritize, start and complete each task, and you'll accomplish a lot more each day in your productivity.
So simple, but so true, right? How many of us are splitting our attention, splitting our focus across multiple things, and really not completing and not giving our full energy and thought and attention? Now, I would fold that paper into 3 parts, and I would then gear that through so that at the end I would have 3 holes. That's sometimes you got to think strategically in the way that you approach something. So that goes to Einstein's thought, is that if you take time to plan up front, so instead of multitasking and doing it the hard way and then never achieving your result, if you think about something smarter, then you're going to get the result a lot faster.
No, that's very profound. In fact, I'd never even considered to have to get outside the 9 dots, the 9 dots to draw those lines together. You all know about the 9 dots, so I would assume we all do. But you get outside of your normal thinking and creative thinking, as say, let's fold the paper. But if it was a piece of wood that you couldn't fold up, or you put,
right.
But again, there's always another application. But the idea about productivity and multitasking, do one task at a time. Start and complete each task, and do it as creatively as you can. And certainly, if you're going to make a suit, and you might as well make, when we're building furniture, they lay out the cloth to do one set of, say, a sofa. They do the cutting. They'll layer as many as 50 sofa cuts on one laser cut, and then they'll cut all 50. There's no question. That's your productivity.
Right. Absolutely.
So you think a way of multiplying your productivity in the manufacturing process, or in your day-to-day,
or in any process.
Right.
In any process. Awesome. Yeah. Any other tips on what helps you to take back your time? That's the name of my new podcast that's coming up, Take Back Time. What would you say, last tip?
I don't think you can get it back once you've spent it. So it's like...
Well, if you work smarter, then you take it back in the context of you can spend it more wisely.
I think you have to spend it wisely right at the time of spending it, because I think once you spend it, I don't think you can get it back.
No, you can't. But I guess I'm meaning in the context of when you think smarter and you approach things from a more strategic perspective, then you're actually saving yourself time. So that's what I meant by take back time.
A couple of nuggets I will share with you. Everybody should read the book Think and Grow Rich, number 1.
Amazing
and then
book.
following the major book by Napoleon Hill. If you only do this much today, but you go online and look up Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, narrated by Earl Nightingale. It's a 39-minute audio, and you'll listen to that 4 or 5 times. It will absolutely change your life. I read the book over 500 times, and I tell you, I get something new every time I read it.
Well, I'm going to go online and do that because the version that I got, I think it was like 10 hours long.
No, it's only 39 minutes. And there's another one called The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale as well. Earl Nightingale, a wonderful man who's no longer on the planet, but his amazing wisdom is something I've become an ardent student of and benefited greatly from it.
Awesome. So there you have it. From a great, successful man who's telling you that one of the keys to success is to read other people's successful tips and tricks, mindset. What can you learn from others? Because you don't need to have all the answers. You just need to, what was the expression that Greg Reed said this weekend? It's take counsel from those who have been there and done it. So
the last words I'll leave with you is, as Napoleon Hill, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. You visualize it. You have a passion for it. Write down whatever it is you want. Find out what you really, really, really want and why you want it. Write that down with a time and a date and keep looking at it. Put it on your mirror. Put those goals right in front of you. Look at them. Download them into your subconscious mind, and you'll absolutely find that you have achieved those results in those time frames that you've created.
absolutely. Well, there you have it. Brian Sidorsky, thank you so much.
Thank you.